Stewardship with SNB. The careful and responsible management of something entrusted to one's care is called stewardship. Watch Stewardship with SNB on RSTV. Stewardship with SNB. Hello, good afternoon, and compliments of the season. Welcome to this week's edition of the program Stewardship. It's always live, where we bring in people who have been saddled with the responsibility of managing monies and, of course, other movable and immovable assets in their care. But before we start, let's, as usual, have my take. With barely 57 days to the 2019 general elections in Nigeria, candidates of different political parties are crisscrossing the length and breadth of their constituencies to interface with their constituents with the sole aim of persuading them to vote for them. The question many ask, are the electorate satisfied with the bullet points, the manifestos so marshaled out to the people? What do the people actually want to hear to convince them to vote in a candidate to represent them at different levels? The Rivers State gubernatorial election will be held concurrently with various other national and state level elections scheduled to take place on the 2nd of March 2019. In Rivers State, candidates of the various political parties are back in the trenches making last-minute political preparations, exploring and exploiting their advantageous platforms to clinch victory at the polls. The incumbent governor, Nyesom Wike, won the 2015 election with 87.77% and is eligible and recontested in the 2019 general elections. The theme of today's program is 2019 general elections, Rivers gubernatorial race, who the cap fits. Joining me in the live studio is a politician and administrator, the executive chairman of OPOBO local government area, Honorable EUGENE Joshua JAJA. Mr. Chairman, you're welcome to Stewardship here in the studios of Rivers Television.
Thank you very much.
This has become your own. You were here sometime about 3-4 months ago, and we've called you back again because of the urgency of the matter at hand. Well, first, let's start with you are an OPOBO son and chairman of OPOBO local government area. What is trending is Governor keeping his promise with the OPOBO people that on or before Christmas of 2018, OPOBO people will be driving home without any hindrance. And indeed, they are driving home. What would he say? You know, oftentimes politicians don't keep to their promises. But in this case, the governor has kept his promise. What would he say is, who is Governor Wike with keeping promises to the people? How would you want to describe him?
Okay. Thank you very much. In fact, if we should continue to talk on this topic, to take hours, because our governor, Governor Nyesom Wike, has done and gone beyond expectation. He has touched life, not in alone OPOBO, throughout the Rivers State, and so we must give him kudos. In OPOBO in particular, the Unity Road that was moribund have been put into use. And as I'm talking to you now...
The Unity Road, that is the Ogoni, OPOBO Nkoro.
Ogoni,
OPOBO Nkoro Unity Road.
OPOBO Andoni, OPOBO Nkoro
yes.
Unity Road is in use now. And vehicles are driving straight to OPOBO. What can we say? What else can we... How do we keep mouth to thank him? How can... This is the first time it has ever happened. Even when our own was there, it was impossible. And so, OPOBO people are grateful. I myself, as a person who knows what it takes to pass through the waters to OPOBO, the losses we have incurred over the years, not only losses on properties, but lives, which is too essential. But with this singular act of the governor, that has become a thing of the past. So we are very grateful. In the economic aspect, you can see that henceforth, OPOBO will be boomed. There will be a boom in the economy of the people.
Mr. Chairman, keeping to this promise, let's watch this video and then we can come back to the live studio.
Okay.
Please, let's watch this video.
Leaders and people of OPOBO local government area have praised the River State Governor, Nyesom Wike, for delivering on his promise to connect the island to the rest of River State by Christmas of 2018.
You know, I tell people that when God has given you opportunity, utilize it for your people. Your son was commissioner of works for 4 years, maybe so, but he cannot drive home. Can he drive home? I have come. He will drive home very soon. Never again will anybody use this way to play politics. This is the end of any politician to come and tell you to vote for us so they will do the road. This is the end. Who will stop me from doing this road? Even if the whole money for the state will finish, make it finish.
Something that
Well, Mr. Chairman, we have listened to the governor talking about keeping to his promise of the Ogoni Andoni OPOBO NKORO Unity Road. Now, he said several people have been using that road to play politics, yes. One of whom is your son, who was Commissioner for Works and could as well enforce the construction of the Unity Road, but it failed. Tell us about it. You just listened to the governor.
Well, there's nothing to talk about it because all eyes have seen it, unless those who doesn't want to see. There was no road to OPOBO. Vehicle cannot enter OPOBO. The only route to OPOBO is the sea route. And as you know, OPOBO is an island. And so, if our son had been there, and it was not, it seems impossible. And now, Governor Wike has made it possible. What else can we say?
Which of your sons is the governor referring to?
It was the Guber candidate of APC.
In 2015?
Yes, in 2015.
Yes.
Dr. Adol Peter Side. So
he was Works Commissioner for 4 years.
He was the Works Commissioner for 4 years. And maybe he might have his reasons, but that I don't know. But all what I know is that the road was not true. A vehicle cannot enter OPOBO. And so if Governor Wike have made this possible, we just have to be grateful to him.
Now, how would you say the people of OPOBO received this news of the new development of the driving to OPOBO town from Port Harcourt down to Ogoni and then down to OPOBO? How did the people receive this message? Well, but before you answer, let's see some respondents of this gesture by the governor. Studio, assist us with that video. Let's see how the OPOBO people responded before we come back to the studio to hear from the chairman.
I'm much delighted that for the first time in the history of this kingdom, vehicles are entering the community. In fact, I give kudos to the executive governor of River State, Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike. In fact, he's a man. I'm also praying, come 2019, he must come back. Because the good handwork I've been seeing, even the opposition party have seen it. As of yesterday, I can authoritatively tell you that they drove into this place, seeing the road for the first time, which they cannot do when they were in power.
So I'm very happy to see car in my community. At least we are driving in and driving out. It's a good thing. At least our forefathers, our grandmother, even the one that died 5 years ago, they are not even thinking of this as of today. But we are very happy that we can drive a small motor, bike, anything in and out of OPOBO.
I'm from OPOBO town. At least we are happy that OPOBO is just like Bonny now. We have a place we can boast of. Before there won't be any means of cars coming into this town. But at least today we are happy. More cars. Every day by day we see different types of cars, of colors, of types. At least we are happy we've gotten a road to call our own. I believe also more things will come into OPOBO through the same road. OPOBO people are very happy. At least we appreciate the governor for a work well done. The past administration abandoned the road. We never believed he could do something like this. For this alone, we say more grease to his elbow.
Mr. Chairman, you heard your people there
yes,
responding to the governor's good gesture. Now, talking about the people, how do you think that, where do you think their vote will go in the 2019 general elections? Haven't seen this.
Well, having seen the excitement in their faces, one wouldn't have to mix words. That Nyeso Wike is going back to the brick house. That is certain. Because he has done what no man from Oho could do. And so what else can we do for him? Do we buy him car? No. Do we buy him land? No. The only thing we must do for him is to make sure that Nyeso Wike return back to brick house come 2019.
Mr. Chairman, aside from that, we have a footage that corroborates what the people are saying and what you are saying here, that the governor has done so well for making his promise, for keeping his promise to the Opobo people. A section of the footage also has it, that the APC, the major position in the state, the APC sacked spokesman Chris Feinbone, was also full of praises for the governor for making do his promise. Let's see that section of the report.
Rivers State APC Publicity Secretary Mr. Chris Feinbone took to Facebook to celebrate the road. He was sighted on the passenger seat of his car singing Hosanna as he drove triumphantly into OPOBO. For the first time in many years, Chris Feinbone told the truth. Chris Feinbone, who posted on his verified Facebook page, wrote on December 8, 2018, "Driving into OPOBO town this morning, first time ever." The beauty of the Ogoni Andoni NKORO Unity Road is that it is linked to the newly dualized Sakpenwa Bori Road, constructed by Governor Wike to link River Southeast to the economic nerve of Port Harcourt. With the connection of OPOBO Kingdom to the rest of River State comes a new challenge: the parking of vehicles in the ancient town. The local government council has taken proactive measure by developing a parking area in the town. Only the king can drive to him. Sacked River State APC Publicity Secretary Mr. Chris Feinbone took to Facebook to celebrate.
Mr. Chairman, that report is very clear to all of us and to our viewers, that the opposition has also commended Governor Wike for doing what we have just seen him do. What can you say of that? What's your take?
Well, I should say that somehow I'm not surprised, because what is good is good.
Because Chris Feinbone has never seen anything good about the government.
We
But
must
he has
appreciate.
commended Governor Wike now.
Yes.
Yes.
Now. So what is good must be appreciated. He's appreciating the good works of Governor Wike, because he knows the impact the road will have in the people, including himself. Driving to OPOBO, instead of going to Taiwa, entering a boat, coming down with all the risk involved. Some years ago, prominent sons and daughters of OPOBO get drowned in the river. If this road were to be available, I don't think that would have happened. And so he is expressing his excitement.
Because he's an OPOBO son himself.
Yes, he's an OPOBO son. So he has to appreciate any good thing. Even if Wike is his worst enemy, he cannot say that he will not express his excitement on what he has done. So he's expressing, and that is very good and is commendable. That if you see that is good, you have to appreciate and be thankful to God and the instrument God has used to provide that.
So where will the votes of the OPOBO people go to 2019?
The votes of OPOBO people, definitely, I said definitely, I emphasize, will go to Governor Wike to return him back to the Bricks House.
Well, we've been talking to the chairman of OPOBO NKORO local government area, Honorable. Well, we'll come back after a short break, and then we'll come back to the live studio for more discussions. Please stay with us. Stewardship with SNB. The careful and responsible management of something entrusted to one's care is called stewardship. Watch Stewardship with SNB on RSTV. Stewardship with SNB. responsible management of something entrusted to one's care is called stewardship. Watch Stewardship with SNB on RSTV.
Leaders and people of OPOBO local government area have praised the River State Governor, Nyesom Wike, for delivering on his promise to connect the island to the rest of River State by Christmas of 2018.
You know, I tell people that when God has given you opportunity, utilize it for your people. Your son was commissioner of works for 4 years. Maybe so. But he cannot drive home. Can he drive home? I have come. He will drive home very soon. Never again will anybody use this way to play politics. This is the end of any politician to come and tell you to vote for us so they will do the road. This is the end. Who will stop me from doing this road? Even if the whole money for the state will finish, make it finish.
Something that
Stewardship with SNB. Mr. Chairman, I am tempted to ask you again. Who will stop the governor from doing that job? Who can stop him? He has done it.
Yes, he has
So
done it.
tell us a little bit about a summary of the feelings of the OPOBO people. It's important because the governor himself is very excited that he has kept to his promise to the OPOBO people. Could you summarize the feelings of the people?
Well, as of today, the people of OPOBO are grateful, are happy, and are appreciating the work of our able governor.
Yes.
You see, it's not easy what he has done. In the previous administration, almost every year, this road has been in the budget. We always hear it is in the budget, it is in the budget. But nothing is done. And this is a man, not even from the local government, he has been able to make the impossibility possible. And so what else? The OPOBO people, the entire OPOBO and NKORO are very, very happy. And so we will demonstrate this come 2019 by taking him back or voting for him so that he will go back to the Bricks House.
Mr. Chairman, the chairman of the River State Council of Traditional Rulers, King Dadinson JAJA, also spoke on this occasion. Let's hear him. And of course his wife too. Let's hear him.
we are all very happy about that. Now we can at least drive into OPOBO. A couple of months ago, I had to drive into OPOBO town with our vehicles, and I was very elated as the first monarch to drive into OPOBO. And I believe that every other OPOBO man or woman is, also very happy.
The monarch urged Governor Wike to drive into OPOBO town this Christmas as the first governor to do so in the history of the town. King JAJA said Governor Wike has changed the face of River State through key projects that are located in all the 23 local government areas of the state.
Make sure that the promise that His Excellency gave us, that by December we will be driving into OPOBO, had been fulfilled. We hope that he will also come and within this Christmas or New Year period, drive in as the first governor who had done that, and see the quality of work that has been done.
Yesterday being Monday, I came to OPOBO through the road because we are getting, ready for our granddaughter's marriage. So for the first time, I came in through the road, and I was, in fact, the driver that brought me, I was telling him that I did not know that I can drive to OPOBO in my lifetime. And I was even telling the man that I don't know where my father died. And my father should have been alive to witness this, because it's a dream come true. We truly thank the governor. In fact, 2 Saturdays ago, I was at home, and they brought in some, an old man with an ambulance. It's something that has never happened in our place before. We're going through the rigor of water, the boats, the people carrying and all that. It made the journey very smooth for them, and even for myself. So we are really happy. We thank the governor. We're happy with him. It was not this good. We have never had it this nice.
there's nobody that will say they have not seen.
I want to use this opportunity to thank the Executive Governor of Rivers State for paying very good attention to the OPOBO people. And he has demonstrated it in the construction of this road. The importance of this road to the OPOBO man and woman cannot be overemphasized. With this road being constructed, it will boost our economy. Prices of items will be touched. That is, it will be decreased. The prices will be lowered because vehicle can now drive. People can even go from work from OPOBO town to wherever they are working. And you can see that with this road, the town will come alive again. It's no longer a landlocked town, but rather, or an island, but rather it's a town accessible by road.
Mr. Chairman, we heard you spoke there, and of course the king also spoke, his wife, the queen spoke, and a few other persons spoke. Now, could you tell us the economic significance of this road, economic-wise?
Well, economic-wise, we know that the entrance of this road will bring about several jobs, opportunities that our young ones will actually key into. For instance, artisans like vulcanizer, mechanics, even sellers of any item, could they will do well. Because if a vulcanizer is, I used to tell them that, look, with the advent of this road, if you are a vulcanizer in Port Harcourt who purchases an average of 5 tires a day at 400 makes about 2,000 naira every day. So an idle person, somebody who has been idle for some time, who has this opportunity and key into it, will definitely develop himself. And so if someone, because of this road, is making 2,000 naira a day, there's a big gap between it and when you don't have anything. Also, there will be need for drivers because now our people will key into the driving profession. And this is a way of elevating their life standard. And so life will be made easier for the OPOBO people.
Now, talking about the economic importance of the road is open to both the opposition and, of course, the ruling party in the state, and every other person, friends and well-wishers of OPOBO who may want to spend their Christmas holiday in OPOBO town. Now, before we continue with that thought, let's take a call from our viewers. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Good afternoon. Please, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
What's your name, please?
My name is Emmanuel.
Your name is what?
Emmanuel.
Oh, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, go on. Hello? Oh. Yes, Mr. Chairman, we were talking about the economic importance of this road. It's open to both all shades of people, everybody. Yes. Whether you are on the opposition side or you are on the ruling party side, it's open to everybody. But one thing is very clear that the governor said, that people will no longer use this road to play politics. Or the opposition will not come back to you to say they will walk this road, vote for them. What can you say about that?
Yes, that is true. No more politics, because this has been a source of campaign for previous administration in our local government. I'll give you road, I'll give you road. And every year, this road will be in the budget, just as I have said before.
Sorry, let's just allow our viewers to participate. We'll continue that. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, we lost a call. Good afternoon. This is RTV Stewardship with SNB. Hello. Good afternoon, please. Mr. Chairman, you may continue.
Yes, so there's no more playing politics with this. Every year, the road will be in budget. The next year, they will come for campaign. I'll do road for you. But now, all those scams it's a thing of the past. And the man who has done it is no other person but Governor EUGENE. And we are very grateful for that singular.
Let's take this call. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is RSTV Port Harcourt, and the program is Stewardship.
Hello.
Good afternoon. You may say your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Elijah.
Your name is Elijah. Calling from where, please? Sorry? Elijah calling from where? We barely can hear you, please. Could you be more audible?
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm happy. See that nobody is entering at the people now.
Oh, you're happy, I see. Are you from OPOBO? Are you from OPOBO? Are you from OPOBO in NKORO local government area? Hello? Oh, we lost that caller. Hello, good afternoon. All right. Mr. Chairman, you will continue with that thought.
Yes. So,
everybody seems to be happy.
Yes, everybody is happy. There's no doubt about it. And so, we have to reciprocate by getting our governor back to the Briggs House.
Let's take this call again. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, and tell us where you're calling from, your name.
I'm calling from Africa.
What's your name, please?
My name is Tamono.
Tamono calling from Okrika. Go on with your contributions or question, please.
And I'm asking you for the governor.
Okay?
And I'm even asking for you how you explain everything.
Okay?
So I'm grateful because about 4 years ago, about 43 years ago, I was at the OPOBO.
Okay?
Doing their OPOBO.
Okay?
So I'm hoping that I will do it every time. To see.
You cannot drive straight to OPOBO from Port Harcourt.
I'm very happy for my governor.
Thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
God
Thank
bless
you. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. Please say where you're calling from. Say where you're calling from and your name, please.
My name is Victor and I'm calling from Oyigbo.
Victor calling from Oyigbo. Go on, please.
Yes, I'm very, very happy with what the governor has done to the first people and the people at large. It shows he's a leader, a true leader.
Are you from OPOBO in NKORO local government area?
I'm from Akwa State.
Would you like to spend your Christmas in OPOBO in NKORO local government area?
Oh, I've been to OPOBO before. My friend who's from there.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we went through the water.
Okay, a boat ferried you across.
Exactly. But now
you can drive.
You can do that. Exactly.
All right.
So I'm very happy for him. He should keep the good work going.
Thank you so much.
The chairman also too. All right. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon. This is RSTV Port Harcourt. Yes.
My name is Sunday.
Your name is what?
Sunday.
Sunday, calling from where, please?
I'm calling from
Please, could you move away from your TV set? Could you please move away from your TV set? So that we don't experience a hallback, please. Could you move away a little bit? And then turn down the volume from your TV set. You can continue now. Hello? Oh, we lost him. Let's take this call. Hello, good afternoon. Oh. Mr. Chairman, something is worrisome. You have said that the OPOBO people will vote for Governor Wiki come 2019.
Yes.
But one thing is worrisome. Let me read it out to you very quickly. The PVC collection rate in OPOBO is 32,820 as at the 4th of December 2018. As at the 4th of December, not too far away from now. You have a balance of 10,084 PVC lying there dormantly in INEC office without being collected. So you are playing with about 10,000 votes, and you say you want to vote for the governor to win election. What have you done to sensitize your people to go back to INEC office to collect this remaining 10,000 votes so that they can appreciate the governor better for giving you a road to OPOBO?
Yes, I'm sure as we are talking, it is more than the figure there is more.
The uncollected ones?
Yeah, no, the collected ones will be more. That's the,
No,
the collected ones will be less now, by now. Because
okay, as we're talking now.
Yes,
okay, okay.
The uncollected ones.
Okay, this road will encourage the people to go back to INEC.
Yes, and also we have sensitized the people by using the local town crier to inform them, appeal to them to go and collect their PVC.
I see.
In every meeting place where the OPOBO man gathers.
Because if that is not done, it means that OPOBO will be losing about 10,000 votes.
Definitely, but it cannot be. We will not allow that to happen.
So it behoves on you to sensitize the people to go back to INEC office to pick up their PVCs.
I will be doing that.
Let's take this call and then we'll continue with our thought, Mr. Chairman. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, this is RTV Stewardship. Good afternoon. Oh. Hello, good afternoon. Oh. Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Now, I want to also read out something to you. But just before I do that, let's take another call again. Good afternoon. Oh, we lost a call. Yeah, Mr. Chairman, you are the local government chairman, but you are not contesting for any position in the forthcoming 2019 elections. No. But you are a party man, and of course the chairman of OPOBO NKORO local government area. Yes. What do you think you can do to ensure that your party actually clinches victory from OPOBO NKORO local government area down to the state? What do you think you can do to help your party win the election?
Well, just like we said,
even though you're not contesting.
Yes, just we have said earlier, we must ensure, which we have started doing, that people collect their PVC. We will make sure that we carry out door-to-door synthesization of our people. We must make sure that all eligible voters are taken down to OPOBO on the day of election. We must make sure.
Mr. Chairman, let's take this call. Let's allow our viewers to participate. Oh, we lost our call. Yes, you may continue. What can you do to help your party be victorious? Let's take this call again. Hello, good afternoon. Oh. We want to warn that this program is not for people to try their phones or try to flash. If you have no plans to participate, please, you can just stop calling. If you want to call, make sure you have something to contribute to the program. We're talking for development and not for jokes here. Thank you so much. Let's take this call. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is RTV Stewardship with SNB.
I know.
You may say your name and then tell us where you're calling from, please. Come again?
Andrew.
Oh, Pastor Andrew, I see. Where are you calling from, please, sir? You're calling from where? Romo Biakani. Pastor Andrew calling from Romo Biakani. Please go on, Pastor.
And people is trying very much.
Pastor, could you move away from your TV set, please? There seems to be some kind of interference. Could you move away from your TV set so that we can hear ourselves, so that there can be proper communication between you and us?
Can you hear now?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yes.
Like that.
Pastor Andrew, we're sorry we'll cut you because we barely can hear you. You may drop the call and call back again. We'll be ready to pick your call. The program is still on. We barely can hear you, please. We're so sorry. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Stewardship with SNB. Hello? Hello? Oh, we lost our call. Yeah, Mr. Chairman,
yeah.
we were talking about how you can help your party to clinch victory.
Finally, despite the 3 points mentioned, if the average OPOBO man, for any reason, will not vote, at least for the promise made and promise kept.
By the governor.
He has made a promise and he has fulfilled it. First, that is very, very important. That adds confidence to the people. And so I doubt, if at all, no one, no man, no woman that is reasonable enough, that knows good things, that will not vote for Yes Owike. But we will not go to sleep. We'll continue to synthesize the people. Let the people see. It's not only on roads. There are other projects he has carried out in OPOBO local government. The water is there. It's evidence. Water is running in all the communities in OPOBO. The one of OPOBO, which is a major job, is ongoing. Look at our hospital, has undergone complete renovations. So what else do you want? And so when he stands before the OPOBO man and make a promise, people will take him to confidence and will definitely vote for him.
Let's take this call. Hello, good afternoon.
Every time. Please,
Well, Mr. Chairman, we want to take a short break and then we'll come back to the live studio for more conversation on this issue of the governor keeping his promise by linking a road from Port Harcourt to OPOBO in NKORO local government area. Please join us again. Stewardship with SNB. The careful and responsible management of something entrusted to one's care is called stewardship. Watch Stewardship with SNB on RSTV. Stewardship with SNB. Just join us. You're on to the program Stewardship with SNB here in the live studios of Riverside Television, Channel 22, Port Harcourt. And I have with me in the studio the chairman of OPOBO NKORO local government area, Honorable Eugene Joshua JAJA. Mr. Chairman, once again, welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Now, every local government chairman has an empowerment program he plans to execute. How best have you executed your empowerment programs that you started from the beginning? Or you don't have any?
Well, there's empowerment going on.
Because in addition, what will make people vote for the governor, apart from his goodwill to the poor people, is what you also do in your local government area to replicate the governor's what he's doing here in the state and for you guys.
First and foremost, I want to thank you for bringing up this topic, because that is what the average Opoman wants to hear. And I'm sure that some of them listening also are partakers of it. The local government is empowering over 1,400 people, as I'm talking to you, on a monthly basis. And that cuts across the OPOBO and the NKORO people. And so, this has been a source of relief to the people of OPOBO NKORO. And this was courtesy of our governor, who gave that definite instruction, and we are doing that line. So we are doing that, and I know that other things too are still online. Like right now, we are gathering the names of those who want to be trained in various trades.
Such as?
Such as sewing, such as driving, plumbing jobs. We are collecting the names. And when we are done with that, we have to take them to various places where they need to be trained, and they will acquire these skills, which will be a sustainable means of livelihood for the people.
Now, Mr. Chairman, one complaint against local government chairmen is that they are hardly found in their local government headquarters. Are you one of them? If you are or not, now that the governor has connected OPOBO NKORO with road, will it still be found wanting?
Well, what really the case is that most of the meetings, party meetings, group meetings, are in Port Harcourt. And so when you come to Port Harcourt, like you plan to go tomorrow, to go back to your station tomorrow, but all of a sudden you receive a text.
You continue with that thought, Mr. Chairman. Let's give opportunity to our viewers to participate. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, we lost our call. Please, you may continue.
So you have series of meetings and meetings, groups, party, and all the rest. And so by the time you are done with one, another one will come up. But that does not mean that a local government chairman should be out of his station. Despite that, we are still in our offices.
Hello, good afternoon.
Every time, people will be talking about OPOBO 3.
Please, let's quickly warn that we're not jokers here, and we're not joking. If you do not have any business with this program, you may please stay away from our telephone lines. We are serious-minded people, and then the governor is also a serious-minded person, and that's exactly what we're doing here. If you have no business with this program, please kindly stay away. Do not call this number and do what we are experiencing here. Thank you. Mr. Chairman, OPOBO NKORO Unity Road.
Yes.
The people are happy. Yes. You were sharing a thought with us before that call came.
Yes. People are really, really happy. And you can see with the commentaries that they are making. I'm not the one saying it. The people are saying it. They are praising the governor. They are praising the works of the governor. And that will translate to giving the governor their votes. Definitely.
Do you foresee any chances of members of the opposition defecting to the ruling party in the state because of this road? Do you foresee such a thing?
Yes, because if they were at the other
because
side,
of the joy found in almost every OPOBO person.
Yes. If they are at the other side.
Let's take this caller. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right. We lost it. Another call. Good afternoon. This is RSTV Stewardship. Hello. Mr. Chairman, you may continue.
So if they are the other side and observing these wonderful things the governors are doing, so why would they join the party that is actually delivering the dividend of democracy? Most of them are itching to come back, and we will receive them at the appropriate time.
Let's take this call. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yes, Hello?
Hello, good afternoon. You may say your name and where you're calling from, please, first.
Okay. I'm calling from Obigbo.
Chidera calling from Obigbo. Go on.
Yes. I really want to comment the governor and some things are very easy. So I think we are going very well and we enter on the actual response. Who knows to be my next channel is going to happen back.
Thank you so much. Chidera calling from Obigbo. Thank you so much. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Please say your name and where you're calling from. Oh. Well, to participate on this program, you can call the number 080-3341-3360 or send text messages only to the number 085-347-8400. Mr. Chairman, let's come back to your empowerment projects. You were talking about empowerment.
Yes.
I said you have engaged about over 400.
1,400.
1,400.
Yes.
Where are they? In OPOBO?
Some are in OPOBO, some are in OPOBO NKORO.
Yeah.
Yes, in OPOBO NKORO local government.
But in the NKORO, people are always complaining that most of the largesse are shared amongst the OPOBO people and not the NKORO.
It's not possible.
Do you have any defense?
Yes, I have a defense because the method of sharing is always clear. We share on words, from words to the units. And so if you are sharing anything, we get the figures or the number of people directly from the units, and not even from the chairman, but from the unit leaders who are appointed. If you need 5 persons, the unit leaders will give us 5 persons from their unit. And so it's not a matter of chairman picking from the unit.
Let's say this call. Oh, we lost it. Yes, it's not a matter of the chairman picking from
the unit.
Chairman does not pick.
Yes, so it is spread all over the...
Evenly.
Yes, evenly across the various units.
Okay. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Yes, Mr.
So
Chairman.
anybody saying that, I don't think is actually telling us the truth.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, you have a woman as your deputy.
Yes.
What's your relationship with her? And how best have you empowered or encouraged the women folk in the OPOBO local government area? Because the governor has made it so that every chairman must choose a woman as his deputy. What's your relationship with her?
The relationship
And she's a point of contact with the women folk.
Yes. The relationship with my vice chairman, very, very cordial. We work together, we meet together, we do meetings together and plan how the local government will be run. And in fact, she's carried along in every decision taken in the local government. So I don't think she has any complaint.
What about the women folk?
The women
The over 1,000 people you have empowered.
Yes.
Are there women in it?
Yes.
How many are women?
Yes. The ratio is 40-60.
Men 60?
Yes.
Women 40?
Yes.
The equation is still not balanced.
Yes.
Don't forget that the governor has made it so well that the president of the Court of Appeal is a woman,
yes.
The chief judge is a woman, and of course his deputy is also a woman, meaning that he's actually helping the women folk to achieve their heart desires.
Yes, yes.
So he expects even local government chairmen this same thing to replicate in the local government area. Okay, Mr. Chairman, time is not on our side, but very quickly, I want to ask you, what's your relationship with the executive arm of the legislative arm of the local government?
Well, the legislative arm of the local government, we are very cordial, the relationship, and I think they are doing their job perfectly well, and I'm happy with them. Yes,
Let's take this caller, and then, hello? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Say your name and where you're calling from, please.
I am calling from a team. My name is Gift.
You're calling from Eche?
Yes.
Your name is what?
Gift Onyechi.
Gift Enyeche, yes? Gift
Onyechi.
Gift Enyeche, please go on, please. Calling from Eche.
Yes, I am so happy for the government.
Yep.
The governor, you have been trying. I still want to use this weekend to draw his attention to our road. I know I've been trying. I want to see use this opportunity to draw his attention because he made promise to the people of Rumebu, Ikorengo, Chokota, Imechi, that he should really try to come to our aid.
Mr. Gift, I think the records are clear that the Eche people are one of those people that have benefited immensely from this administration.
Yes, but if I may say, this particular road is, I don't know if I will say, is the major road.
Which road is that?
That Umebulu, Ikorengo.
Umebulu.
Yes. And that is where we have oil, about 50 something oil going ahead. So that is the heart of the city, if I'm not mistaken. And we have been suffering.
Thank you so much, Gift. Your point is noted, but it is not within the powers of the chairman to comment on what is happening in Eche, because this is chairman of OPOBO local government area. Mr. Chairman,
yes,
time is on our side. I want to ask you, what are the plans on ground to actually empower, in addition to what you have done, empower the youths, the women folk, and of course, the men folk as well? Because the local government is expected to be closest to the people. Yes.
Yes, there are several plans, and just as you see during one of the slots, we have.
But let's just quickly take this lucky caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please say your name and where you're calling from, please.
Okay, my name is Captain Eseri, and I'm calling from Akbajo.
Captain Eseri calling from Akbajo. Go on, please.
Okay, I just want to thank the chairman for the good work they have been doing. And also his principal, the deputy governor of the state. They've tried. we pray for them to continue the good work they are doing. Please extend my greeting to the Honorable Chairman. For this road alone, even some states could not even achieve something like this all through their tenure. That we appreciate them. They should carry out the good work.
Thank you, Captain Asiri. Thank you so much. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is RTV Port Harcourt, and the program is Stewardship with SNB.
Yeah, I can. Hello?
You may say your name and make your contributions, please. Where you're calling from as well.
Okay, I'm calling from.
You're calling from? What's your name, please?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Ikemba.
Yes.
Ikemba calling from Port Harcourt. Yes, go on, Ikemba.
Okay, I want to ask the governor of the road that was Andoni
Please, could you project your voice very well? You're talking right inside of your esophagus. I mean,
Hello?
instead of throat. Could you project your voice very well?
Okay.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. The governor of United promised Anthony people of the road. Now the road will link to the headquarters being Ungo. If the road will not cross to Ungo, the headquarters will not be able to not come to the community to come and campaign for tonight. We are telling to the governor that the road has not been crossed to the community, so we go here.
I thought you would thank him first for crossing the road to OPOBO and then ask for more. I thought you would thank him. What's the proximity between OPOBO and Ngo, Mr. Chairman?
OPOBO is another community, while Ngo is another community in under local government.
But there is closeness.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, go on. Yes, go on.
Yes, Ngo is another community. Ngo is under local government. We are talking of under local government, OPOBO local government.
Okay.
Then the bridge are supposed to cross to the headquarters where Ngo is under the
Ikemba, thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
could you just summarize? Time is not on our side. Summarize the promise kept by the governor.
Yes.
Summarize.
In summary, the governor, taken by his words, promise made, promise kept.
Promise made,
He
promise kept.
has really kept his promises. First and foremost, I want to thank him for the renovation of the General Hospital in OPOBO. If we had been there before now,
Renovation of what?
the General Hospital
Okay.
at OPOBO.
Okay.
If we had been there before now, we'd have understood very well. But those of us who saw the hospital at the dilapidated state will understand. But now it's a brand new hospital. So I thank him so much. I want to also thank him for the water scheme he's carrying out throughout the local government. All nooks and crannies of OPOBO local government has now potable water, and that is courtesy of the government. Even if the EU have a hand, but the counterpart funding is so necessary that at a point they had wanted to withdraw, but the governor intervened immediately and paid the counterpart funding, and that was why these communities are having waters now. Now in OPOBO, the major work is going on now. Those people who stays at OPOBO can testify that in no distant time there will be potable water in OPOBO. And to crown it all, this road is a landmark achievement by the governor. And in fact, when I'm going to OPOBO now, I don't think of how much to use and charter a boat and cross the water, because I know I can drive straight to OPOBO. And so the OPOBO people, the entire local government are happy with our governor. And the only way we can reciprocate is to return him back to the breaker, which we are doing. Thank you.
Well, I'll be glad to join Mr. Chairman to drive to OPOBO and NKORO local government area this Christmas. Will you invite me?
You are welcome.
Thank you so much. On that note, I want to thank you so much for participating on this program. Even those of you whose call we could not pick, you may pardon us because of the traffic of calls. Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you so much for coming to our live studio to throw more light on the governor's promise to the OPOBO and NKORO people.
I'm grateful.
And to my colleagues who have been pressing the right buttons behind the camera, I want to thank you so much for doing a fine job. And from me, I am Solomon Nelson Braid, signing off to join you again, same time, same station, on the program Stewardship with SNB. From me, it's bye-bye. Compliments. Stewardship with SNB. The careful and responsible management of something entrusted to one's care is called stewardship. Watch Stewardship with SNB on